Today on All Things 80s, we've got some miniature Masters of the Universe figures. Welcome back to All Things 80s, and this is yet another video looking at Dollar Tree's line of vintage action figures available for $1 each. And it's just so heartening to know that in 2021 you can give a kid $1 pocket money and he can walk into a Dollar Tree and pick up the same line of toys that we picked up as kids. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at these and see if the $1 asking price is justifiable. So starting off with He-Man, and this is just beautiful to look at. It's like a miniature version of those card backs we used to see in stores as kids. And unlike the previous two miniatures I've looked at from Dollar Tree, which were the Transformers and the G.I. Joes, which were produced by a company called Prexio, these are done by Mattel, and it's called the Mattel Micro Collection. So beautiful card, and reasonable card stock actually. Nice big bubble, a lot of safety information on the back, and it appears that these were in fact made in Vietnam. So, looks good on card. Loose is just beautiful. I cannot believe how well painted these things are. I said the same with the Transformers and the G.I. Joes. These are incredibly well done, and nothing is going to break off on these. Yes, it's not technically an action figure because there's no articulation, but as a standalone figure with its own base, which does in fact have Masters of the Universe sculpted into it, you cannot go wrong with these for $1. I mean, even on figures as big as, 6 inches, and in particular Star Wars Black Series, you do find a lot of paint flaws. But I am not seeing anything wrong with the paint on this. I don't know. Honestly, even the eyes and the eyebrows have been done absolutely perfectly. That is a stunning piece of work right there. Quite amazing, actually. So this was He-Man. Moving on, we'll take a look at the out-of-scale Orko. Again, same card back. The figure itself looks really good. Those classic vibrant colors, and again, so well painted. Even the eyes are absolutely perfect. When I was selling a lot of Black Series figures, I was appalled at some of the eye paints. In particular, I think there was a few Luke Skywalkers that looked absolutely terrible, but these have been painted absolutely perfectly. And really, I can find no fault with this whatsoever. So next up, we'll take a look at Merman. So again, the card back is the same. The figure, look at that. It's just like a miniature of the classic figures that were played with as children and currently collecting as adults in the Origins line. I could see a slight paint flaw, ever so slightly, not quite perfect there, but my God, for $1, what are you expecting? Really good. And that's a bit rubbery, but it's $1. What do you expect? Everything else is quite solid. Classic. That was Merman. Man-at-Arms. I mean, and the thing about these is they're only $1, so it's for what, $10 you can have on card and loose in your collection. Fantastic value for money. And this one again, looking really good. Got a nice little moustache there. Yeah, honestly, you have to get a magnifying glass out to find a paint flaw with these. I don't know how they do it. And the fact that they're selling for $1 means it obviously costs a fraction of $1 to produce, and yet they've been produced so well. Amazing. And last but not least, we have Skeletor, which looks really good in that packet. And out of package is fantastic. Look at that. I am completely amazed by these. And the base does say actually 2020 Mattel, made in Vietnam. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. I love these. So those were the $1 Masters of the Universe figures, and I have to be honest and say, of the three lines we've looked at thus far, that being Transformers, G.I. Joe, and now Masters of the Universe, these are by far my favourite. They are incredibly detailed, and yes, they have no articulation, so they're not technically action figures, but for $1, you're getting a really nice card back with a figure inside that a kid can play with, use his imagination, and have a whale of a time, all for the cost of $1. So in my opinion, that is a fantastic deal. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, with special thanks going out to the patrons. Please like, please subscribe, and as always, stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.